Knees out wide. Starting to move down on our backs. Oops. Allowing our knees to fall open with gravity. Allowing our shoulders to fall open with gravity as well. Starting to connect with the breath. I'm going to go ahead and ring the gong to start practice. And then, as I said, soles of our feet together, knees out wide. Starting to move down on our backs. Allowing our knees to fall open with gravity. Allowing our shoulders to fall open with gravity as well. Starting to connect with the breath. Breathing into a 4 count. Holding to a 4 count. And exhaling to a 4 count. And as you breathe, breathe in through the belly, up through the ribs, the lungs, all the way to the tops of your throats. And then exhale in the opposite direction, from the tops of your throats down through the ribs, the lungs, all the way to your bellies, as though you're wringing water from a washcloth, bringing navel into spine. Again, perhaps place your right hands on your bellies and your left hands on your hearts to track the breath as it moves through your bodies. And let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now allow your breathing to come naturally to its own rhythm. Allow the warmth of your breath to go to any area of your body that is tense or sore, and allow the breath to relieve the tension or soreness that is there. Imagine your breath gathering up all of the tension and soreness in your bodies and breathing it out so that you begin to feel peaceful and content. Imagine any area of your body that needs that breath, being able to breathe in and then release whatever tension you may have. And as you breathe, allow yourselves to go deeper and deeper into this state of calm, knowing that you are in control at all times. Connect with a personal intention for this practice. That intention could be physical, spiritual, or personal. And it could be for you, or it could be for someone else. Sorry, I'm thinking about so many things today. Seal that intention with one deep inhale and one deep exhale. Good job. I have a very close friend whose husband is starting chemo this morning, and I'm hoping that it goes really well for him. 7 hours, and all of my thoughts are going to him today, as well as to her. Inhale, those knees and arms to center. Exhale, knees to the left, arms to the right. Look over that right shoulder and breathe. Again, opening up those right obliques, releasing any unwanted emotion that you may be storing there. And smile again. It's a beautiful day out today. It's Thursday, close to the weekend. It's going to be Memorial Day weekend. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees to the right, arms to the left. Look over that left shoulder and breathe. And again, open up those left obliques, releasing any toxins that you may be holding on to. And smile again. It's Thursday. Inhale back to center. Wrap your arms around your knees. Grab opposite elbows. Drag your shoulders back and down. And again, open up your hearts as you do. Maybe rock back and forth if you're on the mat. If you are on your bolster, stay where you are. And again, smile. It's Thursday. Slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position and remain here for a few breaths. Then, using the strength of your arms, come up to a seated position facing the front of the room. Legs are extended, feet are flexed. Sitting up straight, shoulders are back and down. And again, inhale both arms all the way up. Inhaling gratitude as you do. And exhale as you open up to the right, east and west. Again, thumbs are up, or make mudras with both sets of fingers. Bend that left elbow, placing it on the outside of your right knee, opening your hearts to the side wall through the breath in Twisted Dandasana. And again, smile. It's Thursday. And again, as we're doing this, we're dragging those shoulders back and down, opening our hearts as much as possible, opening up those right obliques as well. Inhale back to center. And exhale as you open up to the left. Again, maybe your thumbs are up, possibly making mudras with both sets of fingers. Drag that right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Again, opening your hearts to the side wall, opening up those left obliques, releasing toxins as you do, and smile. Inhale both arms all the way up. And then exhale as you fold forward. Again, hinge at the hips, reach, 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 reach. As far as you can with a flat back. Place your hands on either side of your calves. Inhale halfway up. And then exhale as you pull yourselves in, shin to shin, and then just curl in Dandasana, in staff pose. And again, if you want to use a block in between your calves, you can do so. If you want to have your bolster on your thighs, you can do so as well. Wherever you are is perfect. And again, we're here for 3 minutes, allowing the fascia to open through the breath. Holding our hearts in these times, let go of all these tears, release now all the fear. Behold the light now in you, let it rise up and let it come through. Behold the light now in you, let it rise up and let it come through. So we can unite it like the sunbeams, unafraid to believe now in this dream. Oh protection, open earth seeds, oh generations can go on breathing. Behold the light now in you, let it rise up and let it come through. Behold the light now in you, let it rise up and let it come through. See the hatred start now to simmer on down. And again, as you breathe, breathe in and find where there's resistance in the body. As you breathe out, breathe that resistance out. You may find some space to move into halfway through. Birds now joining in. Behold the light down in you. Let it rise up and let it come through. Behold the light down in you. Let it rise up and let it come through. Even children left now all alone, they will find a rock, they will find a stone. It's one world responsibility, and all rivers are made from streams. We all can heal these wounds. Healing starts with you. Even in this world now is breaking, you can bring a light vibration. 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 You can bring your slowly inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you bend that left knee, dragging that left heel in. Inhale both arms all the way up once again. And exhale as you fold forward. This time, pinching the hips, but going all the way down, chin to shin. And then just curl in half Dandasana. Again, breathing in and out as you do. And smile. It's Thursday. hands back again. Exhale as you draw that right knee to your left knee. Twist to the back of the room. And again, inhale first. And exhale as you walk those hands forward. Coming down onto that right cheek. If this is in your practice, again, twisting our whole body. Dragging all four corners of our torso down towards the mat. Twisting our spines and our necks. Slowly inhale as you walk those hands back again. And then exhale as you extend your legs out in front of you. Shake them out. And again, sitting up on your bolster, if this is in your practice, or place your bolster on your knees or obviously your block in between your legs if you'd like to. Inhale first. Then exhale as you bend that right knee, dragging your right heel in. Inhale both arms all the way up. And exhale as you fold forward. Hinge at the hips. Reach, 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 reach. As far as you can with a flat back. Again, chin to shin, and then just curl in half dandasana. Breathing in and out, opening up the back of your left thigh. Releasing any tension that may be there. Slowly inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you draw that left knee to your right knee. Twist to the back of the room. Place your hands on either side of your bolster. Inhale first. Exhale as you walk those hands forward. This time coming down onto your left cheek again. Dragging all four corners of your torso down towards the mat. Twisting your spines and your necks as you do. slowly inhale as you walk those hands back again. Exhale as you extend your legs in front of you and shake them out. Good job. And then from here, come up to the tops of your mats in Sukhasana. Maybe place your bolster or your blanket out in front of you, since we'll be moving forward. But wherever you are is perfect. Drag your shoulders back and down as much as possible. Maybe make a few of these movements just to see where those shoulders are supposed to end up. Place the backs of your hands on your knees. Make mudras with both sets of fingers. And again, gently close your eyes. Connecting with the breath. Breathing is one of the things that we forget to do throughout the day. We practice shallow breathing through most of the day without realizing how essential it is to open our hearts through the breath. And again, shallow breathing gets us through the day, gets us through tense situations. But if we were doing the deep breathing, it wouldn't be nearly as hard. Again, as you breathe in through your nose. As you breathe out as though you're blowing out a candle. Gazing towards your third eye. Again, closing your eyes. As you breathe in, think I. As you breathe out, think am. Conscious breathing every day is so important. Slowing us down, calming us down as well. Allowing us to concentrate on what's important in our lives and leave all of the rest behind. Inhale both arms all the way up. Inhaling gratitude once again. And then exhale as you drag those hands to Anjali Mudra, releasing whatever doesn't serve you today on the mat. Inhale all the way up. Inhaling love, love for yourself, love for others. And then exhale as you drag those hands to Anjali Mudra, again releasing whatever does not serve you. One more time, inhale all the way up. Inhaling forgiveness for yourself and for others. And then exhale as you drag those hands to Anjali Mudra, again releasing anything that you don't want to have on the mat with you today. Good job. Let's go ahead and place our hands on our knees, and we're going to start rotating in a clockwise direction. opening up our spines. We haven't done this in a while. I feel like my spine is a little bit tight. Again, making clockwise circles that grow larger and larger as you go outward. But make sure you don't go back too far. Keep your neck safe. Imagine a white light rising through each chakra, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, all the way up to the crown of your head, shooting white light out to everyone who needs it. And again, feel as though you can almost touch your nose, your chin to the mat before you start to move back inward, gradually making smaller and smaller circles, opening up that spine again, moving it in 6 different directions. As you move forward, breathe out. As you move backward, breathe in. Coming back to center, and then we'll go in the opposite direction, counterclockwise. Small circles at first. And again, imagine that white light rising through each chakra as you do. Breathing out as you move forward. Breathing in as you move backward. Until you feel as though you could almost touch your chin, your nose to the mat in front of you. Again, these are Kundalini circles. Slowly coming back towards center. As you do, keep smiling. Until you finally reach center with your crowns directly above your root chakras. Good job. Let's go ahead and roll up into table. And in table, our shoulders are above our wrists, our hips are above our knees. If we look between our legs, we shouldn't see our feet. Let's go ahead and take one hand's length back with our knees. Inhale first, exhale down to Balasana, Child's Pose. Again, maybe placing your third eye on the mat. Maybe walking those fingers out just a bit more to get a better stretch. Again, this is a resting pose. You can come here whenever you want to on the mat. Inhale all the way through. And then we're going to be coming up into Sphinx pose. Again, elbows are on the mat. our hands are down in front of us. Inhale first. Exhale as you drag that left leg in. Let's go ahead and grab on to our ankle, our foot, and just open up that thigh as much as we can as we're here, breathing in and out. Inhale one more time, and then exhale that leg down. Inhale first. Exhale as you bend that right knee, grabbing onto your right foot, your right ankle, your right toes, pulling it in, opening up that right thigh as you do. Breathing in and out. Slowly release that right foot. Good job. And then from here, walk your hands back. We're coming in to seal or to cobra. So as far as you can, you might still be on your elbows if you'd like to. We're going to be doing a few deep breaths here. Dragging our shoulders back and down as much as we can. Opening up our lower backs. Breathing in and out. Gazing at our third eye. Gently roll off onto your right hip and pull your legs around. We're going to start moving down on our backs, and we're doing pigeon on our backs today. So if you don't want to be in pigeon on your backs, you can do it up the wall. That's completely fine as well. But we're going to start out sitting up straight. Again, inhaling first. And exhaling inch by inch, vertebra by vertebra, down to the mat. And when you get there, draw those knees in for a much deserved hug. Rock back and forth, massage your lower backs and your kidneys as you do. And then, as I said, we're going to be doing the resting pigeon on the mat today. Placing the soles of our feet on the mat, knees are up. Inhale that left leg up, placing your left ankle just below your right knee. Pressing on that left thigh if this is in your practice. And then if you'd like to go a little bit further, interlace your fingers around that right thigh, flex that right foot, and drag your shoulders back and down again. In resting pigeon, on the mat, again, on our backs. Opening up that left hip, releasing any unwanted emotion that you may be storing there. Breathing in and out in resting pigeon. Inhale first, then exhale as you release, placing both feet on the mat. Inhale as you lift that right foot, placing your ankle just below your left knee. Press on that right thigh if this is in your practice. And then if you'd like to go further, just interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Flex your foot, shoulders are back and down. Pulling your knee in as much as possible. Opening up that right hip. Releasing any unwanted emotion that you may be storing there. Breathing in and out. In resting pigeon on our backs on the mat. Again, allowing that unwanted emotion to melt into the mat, into the floor, into the earth below, where it is recycled, regenerated as positive, healing energy coming straight back at you. Slowly inhale, and then exhale as you place the soles of your feet on the mat. Good job. Open up those arms east and west. Spread your feet as wide as the mat. Inhale first, and exhale as your knees fall to the left. Again, in windshield wipers, look off to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale down to the right. Again, opening up your hips and your thighs. Looking off to the left if you can. Inhale back to center. And then exhale down to the left. Place your left foot on your right thigh. Look off to the right again. You don't have to go here. It's a little more intense. Wherever you are is perfect. Slowly inhale that left knee up, release your foot, and draw your knees back to center. Exhale down to the right again. Place that right foot on your left thigh, looking off to the left, opening up your hips and your thighs and windshield wiper. And again, smile, it's Thursday. Slowly release that right foot. Inhale your knees back to center and then draw them in for a hug. Rock back and forth, drag your shoulders back and down as you do. This should feel really good. And take your block in hand. Place your heels just below your sit bones. Inhale as you push your hips up. Placing that block underneath your sacrum on the highest, second, or third levels. Wherever you are is perfect. You can stay here. You can walk those feet out in front of you. You You can draw your arms overhead if you would like. Wherever you are is perfect. And again, breathing in and out in either a supported bridge or a T formation or a mushroom formation, opening up that lower back. And again, as you know, I've been doing a lot more walking, hiking, whatever. So this feels really, really good. Slowly draw those arms back overhead. Walk your feet in. Inhale as you push your hips up, releasing the block. And slowly exhale down, but keep your block in hand. Let's put our sacrum on the lowest level of your block. Inhale your legs up overhead. Again, flexing your feet. We're in legs straight up. Allowing the circulation to come back down to our vital organs, back down to our brain. Again, breathing in and out, calming us down as we do. Slowly exhale as you bend your knees, placing your heels just below your sit bones. Inhale as you push your hips up, removing the block. And exhale down, draw those knees in for a hug, rock back and forth, massage your lower backs and your kidneys. And then exhale, that right leg down. I'm always worried I'm going to knock stuff off the table. Inhale, that left arm up. Exhale as you push your left knee over to the right. Again, look over your left shoulder, opening up those left obliques, releasing any unwanted emotion that you may be storing there. Full body twist. Inhale back to center. Draw those knees in for a hug, rock back and forth. And then exhale that left leg down. Inhale your right arm up overhead. And then exhale as you push your right knee over to the left. Look over your right shoulder this time. Again, opening up those right obliques, releasing whatever toxins may remain. Inhale back to center. Draw those knees in for a hug. Rock back and forth. Inhale through your noses, sigh it out. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. And with that intention, allow your legs to come out as wide as the mat or wider. Arms are down beside your torso, palms are up to receive, down to ground, starting to relax. Relax your toes, relax your feet, relax your ankles. Relax your calves, relax your knees, relax your thighs. Relax your hips, relax your torsos, relax your fingers. Relax your hands, relax your wrists, relax your forearms. Relax your elbows, relax your upper arms, relax your shoulders. Relax your necks, relax your jaws, relax your cheeks. Relax your foreheads. Relax the crowns of your heads. Just relax. start to bring movement back to your fingers and your toes by wiggling your toes and maybe touching each finger with your thumb. Reach your arms overhead, extend through your feet, giving yourselves a full body stretch, and fill in your lungs with your breath. Then exhale as you draw those knees in for one final compassionate hug, rocking back and forth, massaging your lower backs and your kidneys. Slowly roll over to the right side in the fetal position and remain here for a few breaths. Then using the strength of your arms, come back to a seated position, facing the front of the room. Legs are crossed, hands are at Anjali Mudra, heads are bowed in honor of your practices. From the place deep in my soul that I know to be pure and true, I bow to and honor that same place that resides within each of you. Thank you so much for coming to practice yoga with me on this beautiful Thursday, the start of a gorgeous, glorious Memorial Day weekend. And namaste. I'll be back tomorrow though, even though the weekend will be kind of starting, and I will be back on Monday as well. So I hope you're able to join me. If you aren't, that's completely fine as well. Thanks again for joining me. It's always wonderful to see everybody. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.